The purge wouldn't even be interesting. In reality, we'd all hunker down while rich people inside are treated a little more egregiously.
Coating a dead chicken with its unborn children and eating it has to be the most disrespectful thing in cooking.
Baking bread from scratch from the plant to a finished loaf is a really long and complicated process, and yet in almost every culture humans have had the idea of making some form of bread.
Over the course of history, we have gone from banging rocks together to banging subatomic particles together.
In the future, instead of passing down photo albums and recipe books, it will be USB sticks and cloud passwords.
You can't spell necromancer without romance.
Your brain knows exactly where the piece of food stuck in your teeth is, but refuses to let your finger know also.
We spend all day listening to the noises that come out of the hole at one end of the digestive system, but we get very embarrassed if anybody hears a single sound come from the hole at the other end.
We don't know who's the greatest spy ever.
Good guys are more forgettable than the bad guys because wholesomeness is a normal thing we'd expect from the average person.
In Cinderella, Prince Charming found a soulmate by looking for a soulmate.
The fact that we can't see our own face without a mirror is a reminder that we can never truly see ourselves from an objective perspective.
Roger Rabbit's clothes are made out of ink and permanently drawn onto him, essentially making them tattoos.
It's more common to see a child love their parents unconditionally, rather than vice versa.
Lego people have very sophisticated society based on building despite having no opposable thumbs or even fingers.
The wealthiest people actually touch physical money the least.
Your eyes can see your nose, but your brain just ignores it.
You can trace a line from you to the first of your ancestors at the beginning of life on Earth. If you don't have descendants, you break that millions years old line.
The more features a paid program has, the more was taken away from the free one.
Now for a quick break, stay tuned for more shower thoughts. The number of people older than you never increases.
Humans have been around for only 0.007% of the Earth's age.
Costco doesn't have a shoplifting problem because everything is huge.
Despite unbelievable advancements in medical science and technology, we still haven't found a way to make pulling off adhesive bandages not hurt.
Most classical music is played by cover bands.
Everyone wants to record concerts with their phones, but rarely ever do they want to watch the vids afterward.
We care more about the lives of cats, dogs, even cattle, than we do about humans struggling to access housing or health care.
Most animals are slightly bilingual. Alaskan dog teams are trilingual. I'm Bob Jeffy.
And I'm Lorelei Stewart. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more shower thoughts. Bye for now.
If you like this podcast, you may like the Daily Life Pro Tips podcast. Improve your life with practical tips in less than 10 minutes a day. Search for Daily Life Pro Tips in your podcast app or check the show notes page for links. This podcast was produced by Klassic Studios. Please see the show notes page for source credits.